there for families seeking to counter them.
By the way, can I go on another tangent? Just is a real quick one. And I was reminded of it because Brucey is here. And Brucey follows around the Groypers as much as I do. And I have some news. Okay, do you guys promise not to tell anyone? I have a secret. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. Okay. Everyone, no one say anything. I'm about to show you top secret information on the internet, okay? Everyone ready? Everyone pinky swear? You're not going to tell anyone? Okay, let me show you what happened. Hang on, I want to make sure there's no doxing of information in this. Okay, loose lips sink ships. This morning, I got an email with my name spelled slightly incorrectly, but it did come to the correct email, so I'm going to assume that's just a typo. Dear Carlin, we are thrilled to extend to you a formal invitation as a VIP to the upcoming America First Political Action Conference, which will be held on June 15th, 2024 in Detroit, Michigan. AFPAC is the premier conservative political conference bringing together thought leaders, policymakers, and political personalities from across the country to deliver speeches to an audience of young men who are shaping the future of America. As a VIP, you will be granted free admission, preferential seating, a plated dinner, and exclusive access to the after party following the conference. And then I have to confirm or deny by May 20th. Does everyone know what AFPAC is? Do you guys know what this is? Who knows what this is? Who is AFPAC? Who is AFPAC? Who is it? Someone say it in the chat. Who is it? Someone say it in the chat. You guys are all saying it's my sometimes internet boyfriend, Nick Fuentes. This is Nick Fuentes' event. I got invited to be a VIP at Nick's event. Nick is my favorite. Yep. Yep. Now, here's how I think about it. Do I trust Nick? No. No, but it was really nice. It's nice. Okay, so here's how I'm thinking about this. I don't know if I'm going to go. I haven't made up my mind either way. I'm thinking about it. But so first off, June is just a really busy month in general. There's a lot of stuff going on in June, and so I need to think about it. On the other hand, I've gone undercover at socialist events, and some might argue that it's a bad idea for me to go to this event, but no one had an issue with it when I was going to socialist events. And so if people don't have an issue with it, I should bring big tech. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea at all. But that would be funny. Oh my God, that would be... It's a bad idea, and that's not... I strongly doubt that's going to happen, but... But... Yeah, I bet... I told him about this. He hasn't responded yet. I did send him a message saying, look what I got. Maybe I should be like, will you be my +1 to AFPAC? Okay, but no, seriously. I don't know if this is a good idea for several reasons. Number one, I don't like, I'm a girl, man. I might be an older girl, and I apparently here's what makes me happy about this is last night on his show, Nick declared that no e-girls were allowed at AFPAC. And so, because that's like one of Nick's things, he's like, no e-girls, not even once, no e-girls. And he said that he would execute any e-girls that show up at AFPAC. And so when I got this morning, I was like, holy shit, I passed the e-girl test. And that makes me feel pretty good because I don't want to be an e-girl. I don't even show my boobs on the internet. Like, I don't cause problems. I just sit here watching socialism. I don't feel like I should be lumped in with that riffraff. So on one hand, I was like, okay, I've passed some sort of bar where, like, I guess that means something, right? But on the other hand, I'm like, this is a bunch of Groypers, and no offense, Groypers, like, I do appreciate you, but, like, I feel like this is Groyper boy time. And I feel like I don't know how I would fit in to a scenario where it's like Groyper boy time, where they're all doing boy things and they just want to be around the other Groypers. And like, I don't know. I don't know how that would go. I feel like I would be awkward. I feel like I would be out of place. I feel like, I don't know. So, but on the other hand, I would actually like to meet Nick. I think that would be interesting. But on the other hand, I don't know if this is a good idea and if it would get in the way of, like, the stuff that I'm doing. Because it's not that, like, I don't have an appreciation for Nick. Obviously, I have an appreciation for Nick, but I also really disagree with a lot of the things that Nick says and does. Like, even when it's funny, because some of the things he says and does are funny. But, like, I also, and I just don't, I don't want to be paid with that, man. I don't want to be paid with it. And I don't mean any offense by that, but, like, I have important things that I want to do, and I don't want the fact that I went to an event to, like, even if I publicly state that I don't agree with everything that Nick Fuentes says and does, like, I don't want to be paid with that. Also, June is a really busy month, and even though it's just Detroit, it's a relatively easy trip, but it is Detroit. Like, I don't know if I'm actually available for it. So I got to think about it. But it was very nice to get the email. And I feel like I'm a girl invading the boys' treehouse. That's kind of like what it is. It's like, I respect man time. I respect man spaces. I don't want, like, if I'm doing something with people, like, not that I do a lot of things with women because women annoy the shit out of me, but, like, I grew up hanging out with the boys. Like, I know what it's like to hang out with the boys, and I know that the boys also sometimes need boy time or man time where they're not around girls. Even if they're cool girls, even if they like the girls, boys need boy time. And so I'm respectful of that. I don't need to, like, be clingy on boys I hang out with. But it is just one, I don't know. I'm having all sorts of emotions. I'm having all sorts of feelings. I have to consult with Big Tech to see what he would say. I have to consult with Joshua to get his opinion. I have to think about it. But it was very nice to be asked. I want to tell you guys about it. Yay, Nick. Yay, Nick. Yes, we will. I'm going to form, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to form an advisory committee with Joshua and Big Tech and a few other trusted comrades, not to be confused with comrades, and we're going to decide if I should go to AFPAC. That's how that's going to work.